Hello, viewers. Welcome back to Family Vibe TV. I'm OK Commission Ferdinand. I am your convener and I'm also your host. Today, we'll be treating a topic, a very hot one, a continuation of where we stopped the last time we met. And we will be talking on the benefits of dietary fibers and recommendation today. Wow, life has rules everywhere. There's a law guiding everything. You don't just do anyhow, because if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. On call with me is still our very good dietitian, Nyoroka Simeon. Up to dietitian, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. I'm still your very good friend, dietitian Nyoroka Simeon from Nnamdi Azikiwe University Hospital in Anambra State. So today, just like the moderator has said, we'll discuss about the benefits of this dietary fiber, because they are beneficial. That is why we are discussing about them. If they are not beneficial, we'll not talk about them. So listen very well. And of course, the recommendation. So, but let's start from the benefits.
Okay.
That was in your time. The benefits of this dietary fiber. When I say the benefits, I will not say if it's soluble or insoluble, because since two of them are very important, none of them are. So, number one, we said soluble fibers. We will say dietary fibers are good for our digestive health. What do I mean by dietary fibers are good for our digestive health? Number one, they help us to prevent constipation. They help us to prevent indigestion. These are the common symptoms or phenomena that happen in our food. Sometimes when we complain, indigestion, or my food, I don't know how I'm feeling, my tummy is feeling. You don't know that it's indigestion that's worrying you, because you don't have enough fiber. So they help prevent indigestion and constipation. They help to make the movement of our stool faster. Okay, I mentioned that earlier video. That the fact that your stool is going faster, you can pass out your poo-poo easily. It's because of dietary fiber.
That is physics.
Physics.
Take note of that. Physics.
Exactly.
In Igbo. See?
And of course, our gut health. What I mean by guts, our guts inside our intestine. Our gut, large intestine, the guts. Small intestine, large intestine, that is our guts. So these fibers also play a role. Very, very important. Guts, how do they play a role? Naturally, our guts, we are blessed with microorganism bacteria that is already there. God has put it there for us. You have it, you have bacteria in your gut. I have bacteria. But the fact that these fibers, especially the insoluble fibers, I'm not talking about soluble fibers. I'll mention soluble fibers, the benefits. This is a benefit for insoluble fibers now. Because these bacteria are permanent in our guts. And that these insoluble fibers, the human being doesn't have enzymes that digest them. But these bacteria God have put in our system digest these insoluble fibers. In fact, they feed on them to make fatty acids and others. So they are there. So that bacteria that is in your guts is a benefit to you. They equally, you are giving them benefits. You are giving them a place to live, habitat.
That is kind of mutualism and symbiosis.
Symbiosis. Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. They are there benefiting from you. You are benefiting from them. They are benefiting from you in the sense that you are giving them a place to live, and you are feeding them.
Okay.
They are important to you because they help you now digest this I'm talking about, the insoluble fiber that your body don't have the enzyme to digest. But the body, God give them the mandate to digest it and serve as their own food, so that they will not go for intestine. Because if they allow them, they will go for intestine. You have a problem. Either you have a cancer or have some kind of GIT, gastrointestinal tract problem. But you are feeding them well, and there's insoluble fiber. They are digesting. Everybody is happy. You are happy. They are happy because it's mutual agreement, mutual benefit. So, but it's soluble fiber that can do that. Then those bacteria, because of the activity, they help you reduce your blood sugar. They help reduce the metabolize your fats. Another numerous function that I'm not beginning to mention here, it does to you. So that is the insoluble fiber. Then we saw so that fiber is also important. Remember, we are talking about the benefits. We have gone to another stage now. Fiber is also important in our blood sugar regulation, and in fact, help us to manage the type 2 diabetes we mentioned earlier.
Okay.
How do they do there? The mechanism that when you eat enough, but that one, this one around is now soluble fiber. It's no longer insoluble that I've earlier explained. This is now soluble fiber does that one. Okay. So no longer insoluble fiber. So if you eat enough soluble fiber, then know that sugar will be under control.
Under check and balance.
Relative under control. And then type 2 diabetes will be corrected. Then another is the cholesterol, regulation of cholesterol, reduction of cholesterol. And it's only soluble fiber that does that one too. Because when the fat content of the body is high, when you have enough soluble fiber in your diet to bring down the cholesterol, thereby reducing the risk of you getting heart attack or heart disease in the future. Is it not wonderful?
Very wonderful.
So these are the soluble fiber for your dietary fiber. Then in terms of weight management, that one, both soluble and insoluble can come in that one. Okay. I can explain because in the weight management, we talk about what is known as satiety effects. Something that you want to eat a particular food now.
Call it again.
Satiety effect. Yes. Okay. Satiety effects. The effect is that maybe someone that eats too much and you're obese or they have overweight or obese, you eat too much. But when insoluble fibers are in your diet, I mentioned them here when they all go, the water leaf, they form more part of your diet. It will make you full. You get full easily. So you will not eat too much. If you have to finish a bowl of gari or rice, you not eat little. These ones will not come and fill it up. Maybe in the soup you take. And you'll be okay. Just small gari or small rice, you'll be okay because you have enough of this in that same food, in the same diet. So that's satiety effect. The eagerness to eat more will not be there again because you're already full, satisfied. For the word satisfaction,
satiety or satisfaction.
So then also the soluble form also help in weight reduction by unlocking some kind of fats, adipose tissue to make you feel lesser. So that is why both soluble and insoluble are good in what? Weight management. Then, apart from that, we mentioned that they can some of the dietary fibers are good in managing some cancers. Cancer patients, especially this colorectal cancers, cancer of the colon or cancer of the rectum. Okay. Once you have fiber in your diet, that's soluble and insoluble. You are sure you can check cancer or manage cancer or prevent cancer. Because at the rectum, there's always fiber there, so no form of cancer will want to exist when you have your food is very high in dietary fiber. So there are so many benefits. There are so numerous. But with the time of video, we have to make it limited for our viewers to actually understand what we are saying. Then in dietary recommendation, there are daily dietary allowance recommended by WHO for us because we cannot just every day start it or eat less and expect more. There are certain amounts World Health Organization said at least you must meet up in a day. For you to get all these benefits you're talking about. If you want to eat more, fine. But if you eat less, it's not good. For instance, if it's for men between the age of 50 years and younger, if you're a man, you're 50 years, I'm up to 50 years, so I can say, I'm above 50 years, so I cannot say so. But 50 years below, the recommended allowance for you is 38 grams of fiber per day.
38 grams? 38
grams of fiber per day. Okay. Then if you are 51, like those of in our age, 51, 51 and above, 100.
100?
No, I mean 51 years and above, maybe 100 years. You are recommended 30 grams of fiber per day. 30 grams of fiber per day. If you take more, fine. Then, if you're a woman, a young woman between the age of 50 or younger, 25 grams of fiber is recommended for you per day. Then a woman of 51 years and above, maybe 100 years, 21 grams of fiber is recommended for you per day.
Wow.
So that's the recommendation.
Okay.
We also have for children. We'll discuss about the children recommendation in some other video. We don't want to, spill everything out. Children have also their recommendation. The children are covered in this one anyway. But this one is like a general recommendation. It's now it's the one specified for children. We've done it now. Subsequent videos we're going to do.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Chief Dietitian, I have 2 questions for you. It came up from what you taught us here now, and I'm also asking on my behalf and on behalf of the audience. One, these gut bacteria,
Okay.
can they not be killed by antibiotics? Considering that most of the times when we have health challenges, we consume antibiotics. Does it mean that they are always there, irrespective of how many times you've taken antibiotics?
Yes, they're always there. It's natural. You see, when something is natural, God has made it to be so. They live and exist in you. You carry them along. If you kill them now, what will happen to you? Yeah, you'll be killed too. You die.
Intentional killing of them. That's why, okay, for instance, these bacteria, these antibiotics we take, it doesn't have effect on them.
No, it does not have effect. They are still there.
Okay.
No, as long as you exist, they exist. If you die, they die. So that's the system.
Then on the recommendation per day,
okay,
what can you say about not meeting up or over meeting up? Any consequences to that?
Okay, yes. If it's not like, just like we said earlier in the video, so if you're not meeting up the recommended amount, you stand the risk of colorectal cancer, like you said. Okay. Now you can see now the reverse. Okay. If your diet is so much refined, no fiber, always refined. You eat indomie, eat spaghetti, you eat those things, macaroni that doesn't have enough fiber in them that back off your food. Then you're inviting that colorectal cancer into you. Okay. It will take time to have a med. You're at risk of it. Then, if you're somebody that is want a very good gut health, you don't want this intestine to start causing you problem, maybe giving you ulcer, then you have to be eating enough fibers in your diet so that these things will digest this thing and use, and then you will live and live happily. I tell you, see, they don't work in their system. They regulate your blood sugar. Those bacteria you're talking about in the gut. They regulate your cholesterol. So if you say, I'm talking about antibiotics that kills them, that means you have a problem. You only saying yourself, I want to die. I want to die. I don't want to live again. So that's the problem.
Viewers, you can see we've got it all covered in this episode on dietary fibers and the benefits,
yes,
and the recommendation per day. And having learned this today, why not go on and get yourself a good treatment? Save yourself from future harm and eat well. Eat weller. Well, I'm still your humble self.
You are what you eat. Yeah, that's what the slogan.
You are what you eat. Yes, yes, yes. Your food addresses you. So still on that, I'm your humble self. Okay, I'm a humble self. Okay, come Ferdinand, and see you next time. Okay. Bye.